Hey friends, today I'm going to read another book about the beginning of school. And even though school is online, I still think there's a lot of important lessons we can learn from these books. This is one of my favorite authors, Rosemary Wells. She's also an illustrator, and this book is called Yoko. You've probably read it before, and I know I've read it a bunch of times, but it's such a great book, it's worth revisiting. Look at that. You know what that is? It's sushi. Does anybody like to eat sushi? The important part about this book is about the way you treat other people, the way you make other people feel. And there's Yoko. What would you like for lunch today, my little cherry blossom? Asked Yoko's mother. All my favorite things, please, answered Yoko. Yoko's mother spread steamed rice on a bamboo mat. She rolled up a secret treasure inside each piece. Then she packed it all in a willow-covered cooler. Have a wonderful day at school, my little cherry blossom, said Yoko's mother. I will, answered Yoko. Yoko said hello to all her friends, and everyone in Mrs. Jenkins' class sang the good morning song. At noon, Mrs. Jenkins rang the lunch bell. Lunch boxes out and open, please, boys and girls, said Mrs. Jenkins. Timothy unwrapped a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Valerie had cream cheese and jelly. Fritz had a meatball grinder. A grinder is a type of sandwich. And Tulip had Swiss cheese on rye. Hazel had egg salad on pumpernickel, and Doris had squeezed cheese on white. And the Franks had franks and beans. In case you don't know what a frank is, it's a hot dog. So everybody's eating something a little bit different. Some things you might like and some things you might not like. Yoko opened the willow-covered cooler. Inside was her favorite sushi. Tucked in the rice rolls were the crispest cucumber, the pinkest shrimp, and the greenest seaweed, and the tastiest tuna. What's in your lunchbox? Asked one of the Franks. Ugh, it's green. Ooh, it's seaweed. Do you think if you're eating something you really like and someone starts saying ooh and gross that it makes you feel very good? Oh no, said the other Frank. Don't tell me that's raw fish. Watch out, it's moving, said Doris. Yucca-rama, said Tulip and Fritz. Valerie blew the playtime whistle. Everybody out, said Valerie. Look at Yoko's face. How do you think she's feeling? People have been making fun of her lunch that she thinks is delicious. And you know what some of the kids have told me before? Don't yuck my yum. If something's really delicious to you, it doesn't mean everybody else is going to like it, and that's okay. As long as you like it, great. And people shouldn't make fun of your food for sure. Yoko did not want to play ball or swing on the swings. What's wrong, Yoko? Asked Mrs. Jenkins. Everybody laughed at my lunch, answered Yoko. Oh, they'll forget about it by snack time, said Mrs. Jenkins. But they didn't. During the snack time song, Yoko opened a thermos of red bean ice cream. Red bean ice cream's for weirdos, snorted the Franks. Mrs. Jenkins switched to the friendly song. I know in the past we've talked about treating others as you want to be treated. Do you think anybody wants to be treated like that? I don't think they do. Mrs. Jenkins knew the friendly song was not enough. Late into the evening, she fretted about Yoko. Finally, the answer came to her. Dear parents, Monday will be International Food Day at Hilltop School. Everyone's asked to bring in a dish from a foreign country. Everyone must try a bite of everything. Happy cooking, Mrs. Jenkins. Oh, we'll make a deluxe sushi for the whole class, said Yoko's mother. Don't worry, my little cherry blossom. Everyone will try our sushi and everyone will love it. Think in your mind what you think is going to happen. Do you think they're going to try it? Do you think they're going to love it? On Monday morning, Valerie and her mother carried in a plate of enchiladas. Timothy and his mother made Caribbean coconut crisp. Hazel brought Nigerian nut soup. Tulip brought potato knishes. Harry brought Brazil nuts, and Monica brought a pitcher of mango smoothies. Doris brought Irish stew, and Fritz brought spaghetti. Big Frank cooked up a big old pot of Boston Franks and beans. There's a lot of food that sounds really delicious. At noon, Mrs. Jenkins rang the lunch bell and everyone sang the Clean Hands song. What does International Food Day mean to us, boys and girls? Asked Mrs. Jenkins. Try everything, said everybody. Once again, make your prediction. Do you think everyone's going to try everything? When Valerie blew the playtime whistle, there was not a nibble of nut or a sip of smoothie left. But no one had touched even one piece of Yoko's sushi. Think about that. You brought something you really like, plus your family worked really hard to help you make it, and then no one even tries it. That would make you feel pretty bad. Yoko sat under the learning tree, and suddenly she heard the clickety-click of chopsticks. It was Timothy. He was still hungry. So she's not feeling very good because no one tried her food, but then somebody went in, and what was left? The sushi. Do you think he's going to like it? Let me show you how, said Yoko. Timothy polished off the rest of the crab cones his own way. Can we have sushi again tomorrow, he said. I'll ask my mother, answered Yoko. Now how do you think she's feeling? Sometimes that happens. You think you don't like something and then you try it and suddenly it's your favorite food. Or if it's not your favorite food, at least you've learned to like something new. And that's what Timothy did. He tried it and he loved it. During the school bus song, Timothy found a coconut crisp in his pocket. He gave it to Yoko. It's even better than red bean ice cream, said Yoko. On the bus, Timothy and Yoko made plans to push their desks together and open a restaurant the very next day. And they did. They ordered tomato sandwiches and dragon rolls. For dessert, they had brownies with green tea ice cream, and they couldn't have asked for anything more. And here's the menu they made. Menu: dragon rolls, tomato sandwiches, green tea ice cream, brownies, and beverage of choice. If you're not sure what a beverage is, it's something to drink. And there they are enjoying their little restaurant together. I like this book because it reminds us that it's really easy to hurt people's feelings, even if you don't realize it. So to really think of how other people feel, which is called empathy. Have you ever heard of the word empathy? Empathy, again, is when you realize how other people feel and you understand it. And so Yoko felt really bad because people were treating her badly. But if people had been thinking about what it would feel like to be made fun of, they probably wouldn't do it. So think about that when you have friends around or you're out with other people. Think about how they feel and try to treat them as you would like to be treated. After you listen to this, I'd love for you to draw me a picture of either your favorite food or tell me about something that you can talk about, maybe something that hurt your feelings or how you made somebody feel better when they had hurt feelings. All right, friends, happy reading.